Ha, what a surprise. Yes, it's me, Lila Gma Rides. I had something interesting recorded for you, but due to some issues with my photo storage system, which we are not going to go into right here, that didn't quite work. So, anyway, this is some GoPro footage that I pulled from Key West when I was there. I think it was the 30th of October. You'll see a few Halloween decorations around. And I don't know why, but when I was traveling cross country in October, I got such a kick out of it being like 90 flippin' degrees outside and still seeing fall decorations and Halloween decorations. It's like in my mind, 90-degree weather doesn't go with Halloween decorations. Yeah, I guess that's my Pacific Northwest showing, huh? But anyway, it is me. I am back. And if you haven't done so yet, please, if you enjoy this, please leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate that too. Okay? And you can also share with your friends. Anyway, so like I said earlier, we're in Key West right now. Well, not right now, but the video is in Key West. I did find a cute little motel to stay in down here. It was kind of like a combination youth hostel motel type deal. And they were just really kind. And I wandered down to the beach and stuck my toes in the Atlantic, which was kind of weird because, boots and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of difficult to take boots off and your feet are all sweaty. Too much information? Oh, sorry. But anyway, the people down there are very, very friendly if you've never been to Key West before. And one of the reasons I was able to get to Key West was the Harley Challenge. But the other thing I did while I was over there, you may or may not know, is I went to Valrico, Florida to the Forgotten Angels campout. It's a thing that occurs twice a year as a benefit to help young men who have aged out of the foster care system in Florida, in this particular case. You may or may not know that the foster system does not really have a lot of oversight as far as what they have to provide to the people that they take in to the system. You would think that there's all kinds of people snooping in your business and stuff and making you give these kids a good place to grow up, but they do not. Those kids can be stuffed, I think it's like 4 kids into a room. They don't really have to feed them anything nutritious. They don't really have to teach them any like life skills such as, balancing a checkbook, writing cursive, and ironing a shirt properly. They don't really learn any trades while they're in foster system because there's just somebody stuffing them 4 into a room and picking up a paycheck. And, when they turn 18, they're just kicked out to the curb. And if they're lucky, they're given that little bag of clothing that they might have accumulated from some caring caseworker or someone else who helped them out. And again, that's the worst case scenario that I'm mentioning there. I'm not saying there aren't some good foster care homes out there, because I'm sure there are. I've known a few, and they were very loving people. But unfortunately, I don't think that is the norm. So one of the things that Forgotten Angels is doing is they're out there and providing a place for those kids to land, to learn the skills that they need to be successful as adults in the real world. Like maybe how to do construction trades, how to dig a ditch, how to fix a clogged toilet, how to tell if your dog needs to go to the vet. All kinds of inconsequential little things that we every day just tend to know because we are grown adults and we're able to think, and we've learned these things because someone has told us over the years, hey, don't do that. That won't work for you. That kind of stuff. And I learned a lot from my parents, and I'm sure you did too. But these kids don't have that. They don't have, in most cases, that loving, nurturing home unit where they get to argue with a sibling or where they get to learn how to cook dinner. Some of those kids get out of foster care. They don't know how to cook. They can't even boil water. What kind of a life is that going to set them up for? But, oh man, did I hop on a soapbox? I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm going to try to leave a link for Forgotten Angels down at the bottom of this in the information. And I wish you would go check them out. It's a really worthwhile cause. They hold raffles all the time, and they're always up for donations. You could even just donate some money. But yeah, they raffle off motorcycles all the time. They're a really worthwhile bunch of people, or I wouldn't have gone cross country and done all the effort that I did to get there to that camp out. And let me just tell you, I didn't really know anybody when I got there. Well, I knew one person, but when I left, I knew everybody, and it was wonderful. And even to this day, I haven't seen them since, but we chit chat all the time, and it's just like having instant cousins. Oh, hey, before I run to the end of this video, though, I do want to remind you, please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Share with an enemy. That'll get even with them for that thing they did to you, huh? Okay? Okay. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was so beautiful in Key West. And you see that rain there. And I did tell you that it didn't rain the entire time I was traveling, and it really didn't. This rained just before I got to town. No rain fell on me in Key West, or anywhere for that matter, until I got home again in Washington on my way back. So there was like 15 minutes of rain once I crossed the bridge in Portland to get back to Washington. That was the only rain I ever hit. It was amazing. As was my trip. It was the best time ever. And right now, I'm just kind of trying to stall to get to the end of the video. Yeah. And I do promise I will dig back through and find some pictures in my Google Gallery on my laptop and put them back in some semblance of order so I can attach it somewhere and you can see it. Or you could just go to Forgotten Angels yourself. Yeah, that's what was on this week's video, was a whole bunch of Forgotten Angels stuff. So yeah, this is me, 9,300 and some odd miles later.